Hey, what's going on, Noivern? I am the OPJellicent, and I have another Pokemon OU Showdown live today. This time in the Sun and Moon OU tier. We're using the Specs Noivern team that is a little bit of a modified version of the team we used the other day. That one had Banded Hoopa. This time we have Banded Weavile, and we have AV Magearna to deal with Tapu Lele as well as potential Contrary Superior, and then just a ton of Volturn here. Same kind of thing to get into big heavy hitters like Specs Noivern and Banded Weavile. While I was testing out this team, I could not connect a Hurricane to save my life, so we're going to see if we can do that when we have the record button hit. This team is actually completely destroyed by Noivern, but yeah, it was really brutal. I could have won some matches had I just connected some Hurricanes. The team is also really weak to Belly Drum and Azumarill, so I'm hoping we don't see any of those, but I'm just going to lead off with Noivern, I think. He could lead off with his Mega Mawile, but we have Landorus for that, so he's actually going to end up leading off with his Scolipede. So I'm actually going to go right for the Hurricane right away and see if we can connect. Connecting would be great. We obviously don't connect, as he's going to go for a Spike. And now he's faster than us, so he can probably get up another Spike if he wants. As we actually connect that time, he obviously has a Focus Sash. But he actually ends up getting confused, so I'm really hoping he ends up hitting himself here, as he does. So he doesn't get up all 3 layers, but had we just connected that first Hurricane, that would have been great. He's going to bring out this right here. I'm kind of expecting like an HP Ice to come out. I'm actually thinking about going Landorus and then pivoting out, because I'm kind of expecting the Volt Switch here, as he goes right for the Thunderbolt, as now what he doesn't knock me out with Hidden Power, so I'm actually forcing him to switch out. I'm going to go, this does not knock me out, as Earthquake should be able to knock him out, as it does, so that's great. Now, while we are really weak to the Mawile, we do have some mons to knock that thing out. Out comes the Greninja. This thing could be Ash Greninja. I'm just going to go right at my Magearna. I don't want it getting its Battle Bond, as he goes right for the U-turn. I'm not sure whether he gets his Battle Bond if he U-turns out, but this is fine. He's probably going to go out into the... He actually brings out the Garchomp, so we're going to sack Lando, I think. We don't need... Well, the Rocks Up would be nice, I guess. I just hope we don't get swept by the Mawile, as he's going to go right for the Dragon Claw, take some damage, which is great for us. That also confirms his spread. I'm curious as to whether Keldeo can knock him out from that range. If we're Scarf and he's like a offensive Stealth or a Garchomp, Hydro Pump actually does not do the job. Hidden Power Ice might be able to, though. Let's check that before we click it. Offensive Pivot, we are Magnet. Hidden Power Ice to 68 to 80, he's at 74, so we have to go into Weavile. And yes, I know this is setup fodder for the Mawile, but that's fine. If I just want to weaken Mawile for my Keldeo later, so we're going to go right for the Icicle Crash here. If Mawile comes out, I will just spam Icicle Crash. I'm not trying to go for flinches, I just really need it weakened for my Keldeo. He is going to bring out the Mawile as we connect the first Icicle Crash. I'm going to hope that we can connect the second one just to put it officially into range of our Keldeo. As we do. Do we flinch? We don't, as he's going to go right for the Iron Head and knock us out. That's alright, we can bring out our... Magearna is honestly not a bad play, but we're going to bring out our Tapu Koko, I think. Yep, Tapu Koko can come out. It will be able to knock this thing out with the Thunderbolt, and it might just win, assuming it's not Scarf Tapu Bulu. So we're going to go for the Thunderbolt here. He might just go right out into Garchomp. He does. So that's fine. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice here. We already confirmed he's not Scarf. If he's not, we do knock him out. I don't know whether that was the roll or not, or whether or not that was bulky, but out comes this thing. I want to know whether or not you're Scarf or not. I doubt you even knock out Noivern. Do I need Magearna in this match? I kind of do for the Greninja. Am I willing to let this mon go down? I think I will. If he's not, yeah, then that we get off damage. He's going to go right for the Horn Leech, and he's probably going to get a lot of it back, yeah. We see Leftovers. No, we see Grassy Terrain. So, but he's not Scarf, so we can probably safely go out into this. But then we have to bank on connecting. I think I have to bank on that anyway. If we can connect this Hurricane, we're going to be in a really good position. Alternatively, I could just go right for Boom Burst. I don't know what's the better play here. If Greninja comes out, I have to go right at it to Keldeo. which honestly isn't the worst situation. He is going to bring out the Mawile, so we can knock that thing out with the Flamethrower. So here he has to go out into Greninja, which Keldeo can check very nicely. Or, you know what, Magearna is honestly a better option. I don't know what the Bulu wants to do to us, but we can bring out Magearna right here. He's probably going to be able to 2-hit KO with something as he misses. I don't know whether that mattered or not, but we can just click Flare Cannon as he misses the second one. Oh my god, I feel bad. As he's going to forfeit right there. If he connected both, we might have still been fine with the Choice Scarf Keldeo in the back, but he's going to forfeit that one. We did miss a couple Hurricanes, which I think we only missed one that time actually, but that's fine. We have a Skarmory team here, which can be really annoying. He doesn't have anything to take advantage of the sand that much, I guess. I'm going to lead off with Noivern, and kind of hoping he leads off with anything other than the Tyranitar. It could be Mega Zam, which could be a problem. Actually, looking from the team, it's definitely Mega Zam. So if it's Mega Zam, what should I do? He's actually going to lead off with the Greninja, which is great because I think a Draco Meteor will be able to knock this thing out. Do I want to go for Draco Meteor, though? I think I will, as we miss it. He goes for Spike, though, as opposed to knocking me out, but connecting that would have been so big. He's probably like some... We didn't see Protean, so he could be Battle Bond with... He's going to bring out the Tyranitar. This is still going to do a lot. Yeah, that did 51. It's really unfortunate we did not connect against the Greninja, though. Keldeo's a play. I don't know whether it's a great play. Bring it out. He could go right for the Dragon Dance, but he goes right for the Stone Edge. And then I'm thinking about doubling back into Noivern, just expecting him to go Tangrowth right here. Alternatively, we could just go right for Secret Sword. No, I think doubling back is the best play. Is it? I'm going to go right for the Secret Sword. If he goes out into the Tangrowth, I think we don't really have switch-ins for that. That's the problem. I might make this offensive Lando with Fly MZ. Just to help out. We previously made a play. He did switch out into the Tangrowth, so that sucks that we didn't pull our own switch, but honestly, even if he knocks off my Noivern, it's not the end of the world. He's actually going to go right for the Giga Drain, which is even better for us. As what I'm actually going to do right here is, I believe, click Flamethrower. Yep, he does. We do catch the Skarmory, which is amazing. Can we burn it? We don't burn it, but that's alright. What I'm actually going to do is, I believe, click Flamethrower again. Even if he wants to go out into Zygarde after we have our... He actually goes out into this. I don't understand why, but that does a lot. He's going to go for the knockoff and not even do that much. As if we can connect this Hurricane, it should be amazing, because he doesn't even have any more flying resists on his team anymore. We can potentially win with this. We do have priority on our team. He's going to go out into this. This is still going to do a clean amount as we don't connect, obviously. Go for the Draco. That's not knocking me out. As we do connect, and that's going to OHKO him. So I guess knocking off our specs wasn't exactly the best option for him. I don't know what he's going to go out into here. Maybe the Greninja. Tangrowth did get Regenerator health back, so that could always be an option for him. But Noivern is doing a ton of work this match, which I'm really happy about, because it is the featured mon of the live. So this is good. If he's going to bring out a mon right here, it's either going to... I'm pretty sure he would want it to be either Tyranitar or the Tangrowth. I would go Tangrowth, just to maybe get off a free knockoff on something. If he goes Tangrowth, I can maybe go Weavile on that, but I'll probably end up going Landorus and getting out my rocks instead. Despite the potential, I believe, does the Alakazam get Magic Guard? It does get Magic Guard, so it's probably Magic Guard. So it won't affect that thing on switch-in, but if it does Mega Evolve, we can punish that thing later. We do check the Alakazam with our Keldeo and our Weavile as well, so that's really great. We're going to start the timer. I probably should have done that a while ago. And we're going to ignore. Not sure what he wants to go out into here. U-turn would actually be an interesting option on this thing. He's going to go out into this. I'm going to go out into my Magirna, just not letting him get Battle Bond. As he goes right for the Hydro Pump, that is a lot. He's probably Specs then. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch as he misses. And we do a ton. He's going to forfeit. Everybody's missing their Hydro Pumps versus me. But I can't even connect Hurricanes, so I don't know what I'm saying. We missed a Draco too, I believe, that match. So it's kind of hacks for hacks, but their hacks is just losing them the game completely. Noivern completely wrecks him. Well, he does have the Rotom, however. I'm going to lead off with Noivern. Not really sure what he wants to lead off with. We do have a response to the Sylveon in our... He does lead off with the Sylveon in our Magirna, so we can switch out into this. So he goes right for the Hyper Voice, as he does. As what we can do is just Volt Switch on out. I don't know what he wants to switch in on this, potentially the Medicham to get off fake out damage and whatnot, but let's see what he opts to do. We are actually faster, so he might be Spexed in. That actually sucks that he stayed in. What do I not need is the question. Tapu Koko can win. Landorus, do you do a lot? I don't see Landorus doing as much as I would like it. So if he goes for the Specs Hyper Voice here, he actually goes right for the Wish. So I'm going to go right back at it to Magirna. As we'll go for the Flash Cannon this time. I don't care if he goes Celesteela this time. As we do hit that thing very hard, he goes right for the Wish. As we're just going to spam Flash Cannon. Eventually, I believe we can get a special attack drop. Special defense drop, yeah. So eventually we'll get that. I don't really know whether he wants to stay in or not. He goes Garchomp, which will get back to full. I could have clicked Flare Cannon there. That was silly. But no, that would have been a poor play. We can go into Landorus here. And probably trade rocks with him, as yeah, he's going to offer. He's going to trade rocks with us. I'm going to go right for the Stealth Rock. Not sure what he wants to do. He might want to go out into Rotom and throw off a Will-O-Wisp. If he goes out into Rotom, that's actually a bit of a problem. I do want Garchomp weakened. Let's see what he does. He goes right for Dragon Tail and takes Rocky Helmet damage over anything. Oh yes, this is beautiful. Does Boomburst knock him out? Hurricane, no it doesn't. Go for Draco. As he does pull a switch out into this, so I probably should have just clicked Boomburst. Magirna can come out. As he's going to go right for the Hyper Voice. We'll go for Flash Cannon here. As we do 45 that time. He's just spamming Hyper Voice, which is a weird play. I'm going to go for Flash Cannon. We knock that thing out, which is great, because that's really all we needed Magirna for. He might want to go into his Garchomp again here. At least that's what I do. He could go into Medicham and click High Jump Kick, but that's a really risky play. I've missed 90% accurate moves this live. I wouldn't be surprised if he did too. If Rotom comes out, we can Flare Cannon that thing really hard. Same with Delmise. If Garchomp comes out, I'm probably just going to go out into Landorus again. He brings out Celesteela, which I guess wants to Autotomize on us. I'm going to Volt Switch out. Yep, there's the Autotomize. That does so much. We can go into Weavile. And just go right for the Ice Shard. That did so much damage. He tried to knock us out there, but we're not over-predicting or anything. Weavile can actually win the game if we can weaken the Rotom a little bit. So here he's probably just going to go for either a Will-O-Wisp or something along those lines. Tapu Koko does work, but Magirna is probably the best switch in here. You know what, we can go Tapu Koko. On the Volt Switch, that does boost his electric terrain, as everybody's missing their Hydro Pumps versus me, and I'm missing my Dracos and Hurricanes against everyone else. It's funny, really. We'll go right for the Hidden Power Ice. I think so, because if you wanted to switch out, yeah, we do catch the Garchomp. Smack that thing with HP Ice. So we can go right for the Hidden Power Ice again. And this is looking really great. We did get some plays right earlier in the match. This thing's going to come out. We can just go right for the Volt Switch on this. I want to preserve its health for the Medichamp's Fake Out. What's my switch in? Landorus. So what if he goes for Anchor Shot? You know what? We have U-Turn. So he's going to go for the Anchor Shot, just as I expected. Does he take Rocky Helmet? He does. We can just weaken this thing, I think. Or U-Turn. U-Turn's an alright play. We do some damage, as might have gone for Power-Up, so Keldeo's probably not the best option here. Magearna is expendable at this point, as he goes right for the Power-Up, as I thought. So it's a good thing we didn't go Keldeo. We might outspeed him. We actually, I don't know how much speed he has. Flare Cannon is the... Okay, I should have just clicked Flash Cannon. I don't know what I'm doing. We actually live. Let's Flash Cannon for that doesn't even knock him out. Okay, so... unfortunate, but... Weavile can come out here, I think. Or Noivern. Noivern actually can come out. Or Coco. Is what we'll do is just go right for the Thunderbolt to knock him out. About time that Dalmai's went down. And Weavile, Keldeo, those all are looking to win this match at this point. I'm going to Thunderbolt you. He's Scarf, but we can knock him out with that, yeah. And Medicham will not be able to win this game for him. He could Fake Out into BP me, which I guess is a play. He goes right for the Bullet Punch, so he doesn't even have the Fake Out, and Thunderbolt's going to be able to knock that thing out. So a nice 5-0. Let's go for another battle. In case you guys didn't get the Tuesday Showdown live, we are actually starting up the WPL again this Sunday, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And definitely subscribe so you don't miss any content. But we have another team that's completely destroyed by Noivern, assuming we can connect our Hurricanes on the Clefable, but we do have a response to that in our Magearna. I'm thinking about leading off with Weavile. It just matches up well against everything. He could lead off with Tran to get up his own hazards, but Keldeo is another lead option, actually, which actually does surprisingly well against the majority of his team. We'll lead Tapu Koko. We can scout this Rotom set. I'm glad we didn't lead Keldeo. So we'll go for the Volt Switch. I don't know what he wants to do. He might honestly go right out into the Gliscor. That would be unfortunate. As he does. I would honestly consider that a misplay. Do I need this Mon, or do I just want to go for HP Ice? I kind of just want to go for HP Ice and weaken. He's probably going to go for Stealth Rocks if he has that. Alternatively, Lando is just the safest play here. I don't want to misplay and end up costing me my main check to the Skarmory. He goes for the Protect right there. So we can go right for the Stealth Rocks. I'm glad we managed to get this thing in for free. He might have Toxic. That could be a thing. But honestly, Toxic is not going to be the end of the world if he has it. He's actually going to knock off our Rocky Helmet, which is fine, because we end up getting up Stealth Rocks, and looking from the looks of it, I don't know if he has a great way to get rid of them. So we can go for the Hidden Power Ice right here. As I'm curious to see how much this does. That's a good amount. As we're actually going to go hard Keldeo right here, just expecting a Protect. He goes right for the Protect. And what we're actually going to do is, I think... No, you know, we have switch-ins anyway. We're going to go right for the Hydro Pump. If he goes Clefable, that's not even that big of a deal, unless it's T-Wave, which would be really annoying if he T-Waves our Magearna right now. But Hydro Pump will be able to hit anything except for the Clefable, and I'm expecting Clefable to come out. It might even 2-hit KO that if it's the defensive Unaware set. So that's always something we can look out for. He actually opts to go out into the Rotom. So if we can connect this, it might be in range of our Secret Sword. Switch into this. Magearna is switch into this. He's going to go right for the Volt Switch, not do a lot. He should go out into the Zard. Or actually no, the hazards are up, so he wouldn't go out into that. We can Volt Switch on out of here. He might want to prioritize defogging or go right for the Roost. I'm kind of hoping he's faster than us. He might... No, he's going to be bulky. How much speed do we have? Is this min speed? Yeah, this is min speed and we're still faster. So we'll see what he opts to do right here. But Volt Switch is an all-around best play. He does go right for his own hazards over anything, so... Noivern, we want to preserve Noivern's Stealth Rock switch-in, so... As well as Weavile, so honestly, Tapu Koko, you can come out right here. Just throw out the HP Ice, I think. Probably secure the knockout right here, as we do get the knockout. Just looking at the team, it's probably Zard X. Which I just want to taunt, just to make sure that he can't Dragon Dance on us. Because he can't Roost either, okay. So we'll go right for the Thunderbolt. Actually, we'll Volt Switch out on it, out of here, I think. Bring out our Landorus, which is toxic, so if he does go for the Flare Blitz, I'm expecting an Earthquake, to be honest. Or Fire Punch, that works. I don't know what he wants to go for right here, but HP Ice will be able to knock him out, so we'll go for that. If he wants to randomly go Gliscor, as we actually live, so this should knock him out. It actually doesn't. It's fine, though. We can bring out this mon and go for the Hidden Power. I'm glad we managed to catch that taunt right there. As we go right for the Hidden Power S, I probably should have just Earthquaked with the Lando, but it's not that big of a deal. This comes out. We can Volt Switch on out into our Magearna. If he's Scarf, like he could be like Scarf, Magic Guard, Life Orb, something like that. So he actually goes out into this thing. I'm gonna Hidden Power. Actually, I could have taunted. I don't know how much this thing takes, but we're gonna go for it. We're actually just going to go right for that again. Or we're just gonna Volt Switch on out. I want him to overpredict eventually, as yeah, if we could HP Ice there, that could have been a little bit bad. Bring out Keldeo. So he goes for Substitute, so I guess Scald Spam is our play. I don't know what set he is. Sub Earth Power, okay. We can go for Scald again, even if Clefable wants to come out. He goes Rotom instead, so this might get to it KO'd. Yeah, we do. And we burn it. So Scald again. He might preserve this as Death Fodder and go right for the Clefable play, but he's not going to. He's just going to let it get knocked out. Clefable is going to come out now. We can go out into our Magearna. I think this is going to have to be the last game of the live. My computer is overheating a little bit. I don't know why. I'm going to have to get that checked out. So he goes for the... Well, don't para me. He does para me. I spoke it to life. We're going to go right for the Flash Cannon. We do have Poison Jab on Weavile if it comes to it. As we do break through, so... we can go right into our Keldeo right now. Eat that Lava Plume. Connect this Hydro Pump. Yep, connect it. He should go out into the Clefable. Go Magearna. Yeah, double actually. But he has no reason to double right now. He should go for the Gliscor switch. We're gonna go for the Flash Cannon. This Gliscor is actually really low on health. That does a lot. That did more than half. How much? He's actually gonna be faster, but we should be fine now to sweep with our. How much health is Clefable at? We'll go Weavile here. Go right for the Icicle Crash. Knock that thing out, and Poison Jab should be able to win us the match. So we'll sack off our... Noivern could be clutch late game too. If we lose to this, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. So we'll sack off Keldeo, as he's going to go right for the Moonblast. We can go right back out into Weavile. Hit him with the Banded Poison Jab, and ideally Banded Poison Jab into our Specs Boomburst will knock him out, as we just crit him. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. We definitely reached at a higher ELO, which is nice. So we can starting to get some higher level ladder matches going on. But either way, be sure to subscribe down below if you guys enjoyed, and if you don't want to miss any other Showdown lives. And we will be starting up Draft League battles in the WPL this Sunday again. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.